get constantly asked about, especially with youth athletes, and that is armbar or dropping the hands. And predominantly this is caused by the inability of the athlete to create tension in the body or pull out slack. So a lot of times with these young athletes or even high school athletes, they're super loose movers. So basically what that means is they can't create any tension in the body. So when we're here, we're creating tension. When we get that load, that's what we're doing, we're creating tension. Same thing with throwing. If we have no ability to create tension, especially through the core, there's gonna be a very loose looking, awkward looking, uncoordinated swing. So what these athletes do is they have the inability to create slack for a variety of reasons. One of them is they're just not strong enough because they're young. The other one is they don't have enough control over their central nervous system, and they don't have the core stability and strength to do that. So what they do is they're in this position here, and instead of swinging from here, they need to create slack. So they bar that arm out to create tension in the body. Now, when I do that, you can see I'm making my levers longer, which could create issues mechanically and create issues with my performance. Okay, but you have to understand this is a compensation for these kids to create something where they feel strong and powerful. They're not going to have the ability to just throw the bat, which is an awful teach, and which what some coaches are doing. So we're having coaches teach something that may be wrong, and then we're having them get upset or wonder why these athletes are dropping their hands or barring their arm to create tension. So really what we want to do is address the underlying issue, which is strength. And the way we do that is create core stability and core strength, doing things like planks, pal-off presses, inverted rows, anything where we're going to strengthen the core stability and upper back muscles so we can load that scapula and hold that back longer, keeping that so everything stays connected. Now, we're probably not going to be able to do that real fast. So you're looking for a quick fix, which sometimes is the best way we can do things. And one of the ways you can do that is by doing a few drills I've had success with, and one of them is the split grip drill where we're going to stop at check. So you basically you grab the bat with an axe grip. Now with that axe grip, what we're doing is we're going to get into a position where we're not going to step. We're taking that out. We're creating a constraint in the body, so we're focusing on coming from here and then stopping with the elbow space. So we're trying to create elbow space, and kids still have issues doing that. So use this drill, and to do it the right way, what I'll tell the kids to do is try to break the bat in half this way. Trying to break it in half, and then I actually have them flex that front arm as hard as they can. An isometric stretch where the tricep and biceps are contracted. From there, I just have them turn slow to start and feel that elbow spacing. Slow. And then I'll put a ball on the tee, and we'll do the same thing. We'll work to contact on the tee, and as they get that, then we increase the speed that we're doing it. Now, because sometimes with a light object, there's not carryover as far as motor skill development goes, I'll have them use a heavier bat to start. So we might get something that's 10 to 25% heavier than the normal bat, and we'll work that. Or we'll use a bat weight at the end of the bat, and they can kind of feel that barrel, and then that weight of the bat allows that slower movement to cross over when they're using their other bat. After we do that, we'll move to their bat and do it. Then we'll move to a PVC stick, because the light PVC stick is really going to promote these kids to get their hands moving, and we're trying to keep their bodies connected and keep that elbow spacing. So that's one of the ways that we can counteract that. Another way to do that is to forcefully create tension in their body by using a resistance band or a J band. And what we'll do here is we'll loop a PVC stick through the J band, and then we'll grab that here, and we'll allow that to keep our arms back, and they can feel the hips work, and this is keeping them back, and we say just feel that. Use this for a field drill to create some tension and to create that, and then we can have them turn. We can have them open the hips up and start their turn and kind of feel that tension. And then we can do it the opposite way. We can do it this way. So if I'm working my hips that way, and now I have to actively pull my upper body back and load up. So that's a way that we can forcefully make them feel tension when they're pulling that slack out of their body. So those are three things that you guys can do. You can use the J bands to assist, so it's pulling your upper body back. You can use the J bands to actually forcefully pull the upper body back so they can feel the tension. And then doing the split grip swings, stopping at check, is a way that they can feel how they can create tension with that lead arm and hopefully start to develop more elbow spacing so they're not barring their arms or dropping their hands. In the long run though, the best way to fix this issue is to get stronger. Incorporate some kind of strength training that's going to strengthen the glutes. My recommendation is squatting, learning how to do a hip hinge like a Romanian deadlift, doing glute bridges, planks, pal-off presses, and a lot of pulling to strengthen the upper back. Thanks for watching these videos. Hopefully this helps you correct the problems of arm barring and dropping your hands. If you guys have any other questions, you can always hit me up at HossJob on Twitter. Thank you.